Now, given that the SDGs to a significant degree speak to business, I wonder if we could get your thoughts on the relationship between the SDGs and the role of finance professionals and how this may interact with accounting's overarching objectives of acting in the public interest?
For me, there are a couple of areas that really resonate well and that there's a real opportunity for accountants to think about what they can do. One is around that sense of purpose. So we find that the Sustainable Development Goals, because they provide quite a clear framework and it does cover that broad spectrum of issues, there is something in there for everyone. And so it can be quite motivational in terms of really thinking how you can contribute to something that is about a positive society for all and creating a future for everyone. In terms of one of the challenges with the SDGs is measurement. Yes. And of course, accountants are good at measuring things, are good at finding the numbers, finding ways to really account for the things that should be accounted for, measure what matters. And that is one of the key things that I think accountants can help in terms of achievement of the SDGs. Now, of course, accountants have a much wider role, so it's not just about the measurement side of things. That's an important contribution, but also the role that accountants play in terms of helping organisations to shape their strategies, to think about investments and where those investment flows should go to. All of those sorts of areas are equally important.
So you'd say that the SDGs assist accountants in engaging in a more effective conversation about business transformation and probably more importantly societal transformation.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I totally agree with that. And of course, the flip side of the SDGs, or what underlines them, is that risk side of the equation too. So if we don't find some of those solutions, then particularly where it comes to something like climate change, where we've got a really limited time to act before we are facing significant increases in global average temperatures and the kind of consequences that that means for all sorts of impacts on human society, then it's really important that that action happens. So accountants, I think, can really help to put the spotlight on and guide the direction that gets taken.